This was life-changing for me. The architecture boat tour that the Chicago Architecture Foundation did I mean, it's the most amazing thing, and it really changed the way I looked at the world and the way I wanted to, and it ended up being the basis for 99PI, actually. So the perfect example of this is this one of the stories on the boat tour is about the Montgomery Ward building, and this is a building I passed like every single day when I lived in Chicago.
I have to say, so we worked, we were at WBEZ, which was on Navy Pier, but for a few years we were in the Playboy building, which sounds really exciting, but it was kind of a pain. But I just have such a distinct memory of you, like you would walk. I just remember you walking by that building because you would leave and you would carry your headphones. You probably still do this,
Right,
like just around your
my neck,
shoulder,
yeah.
and they were like always on, and you just walked all the time. You just walked down Chicago Avenue right past that.
Right. So I would catch the blue line at Grand, and I'd walk past this.
Yeah.
And there's like, so I never cared about this building. I thought it was really boring because it's kind of hard to stand out as a skyscraper in Chicago. So it's not the most exciting one that there is. But when I was on the boat tour, the docent said, well, you know why it has these concrete corner supports? So first of all, it kind of opens up the floor plan so you can do whatever you want with it. And then secondly, the Montgomery Ward Company prided itself on this egalitarian hierarchy, and they didn't want the vice presidents to fight over who got the corner office. Mm. And so they made a building with no corner office potential whatsoever. and then I fell in love with this building. It's not my favorite building, but it's the one I think of when you ask me what one of my favorite buildings is. And so that stuck with me, and it made me think you can do architecture on the radio if you tell the right story. And in fact, you might even be able to do it better because my visceral reaction to something like that to me is like a kind of ho-hum modernism at the time, it didn't really do it for me. But that story does it for me. And then therefore the building does it for me. So that was a hugely instrumental thing, and the boat tour is just fantastic. So if you're ever in Chicago, you just gotta do it. It's the greatest thing, and I mean Chicago has the greatest architecture. I mean, it has really good architecture. I won't say that it's the greatest, but one of the things it does definitely have is the greatest way to view architecture because of the river. So like New York has great buildings, but you don't have a vantage point to enjoy those buildings, and so it's really a singular way to take it all in.